Survival mode, when fear drives the plan. What do we learn through Abraham? You can take a big step of faith and still get rattled by a hard season. A famine can make yesterday's courage feel far away. When fear spikes, we start freelancing. We scheme. We call audibles. We try to survive, sometimes at the cost of someone else. Facts. A famine hits, and Abram goes down to Egypt. He fears the Egyptians will kill him because Sarai is beautiful. He asks her to say she is his sister. Sarai is taken into Pharaoh's house. God afflicts Pharaoh's household with plagues. Pharaoh confronts Abram and sends him away with Sarai. Analysis. Abram's fear is not irrational, he's in a dangerous world. But it clashes with God's promise. If God said Abram would become a great nation, Abram's story can't end in Egypt before it begins. Fear makes Abram forget what he knows about God and overfocus on what he assumes about people. The deeper issue isn't that Abram had emotions. The deeper issue is that he made a plan that protected himself and put Sarai at risk. Fear often does that. It narrows our vision until, saving me, becomes the main goal. Abram tried to secure the promise through deception instead of trusting the God who gave the promise. And yet, God intervenes anyway. Abram doesn't rescue himself. God does. What do we learn about God? Facts. God sends affliction that exposes the truth and protects Sarai. Pharaoh is confronted by consequences and releases them. Analysis. God is both protective and patient. He doesn't wait for Abram to become flawless before he stays faithful. This is the beginning of a theme. God will not let his promise collapse under Abram's immaturity. God's rescue is also instructive. Abram learns, you don't have to sin to survive. You don't have to sacrifice others to protect yourself. I can get you out of messes you got yourself into. That lesson will matter later, because Abraham will face this same tension again. How can we grow? Where are you, freelancing, right now, making decisions driven mainly by fear? Be specific. Is it money, reputation, your kids, your job, your safety? Ask, who might be paying the price for my self-protection? Confess it plainly to God. Then pray, Father, I don't want to survive at someone else's expense. Teach me trust. Next, we find out that in Abraham's story isn't a story about one of God's favorites doing everything perfectly. There is no perfection from humans. His story instead shows a long apprenticeship in learning what it means to trust and walk with God.